Good morning.
Good morning. Wow, look at that already.
Diana's in
Oh,
first thing
Diana.
this morning.
And
Diana, you're the first one in. Hang in there. We'll get to you. We do a lot of other things first, but
oh,
we'll get
that
to
other
you today.
person we were talking about last night messaged me again.
Oh, okay.
Well, at least we know they're alive.
Yes, that's true. I gotta turn my volume down.
Mm.
Okay. And
Well, good morning. Good
good
morning.
morning, everyone.
Sweet
Sharing this
berry.
again. Oh, wow. Everybody's
She
in
wants
this
she has
morning.
okay, one
Good morning, Eva. Andra from the UK with Adora reading. I love the Adora. Yes, that's great. Well, good morning. Good morning. It's I don't know if the holidays that is supposed to be today because of course Boxing Day is over. That was
Boxing days
yesterday.
occur. I don't know if there is a Kwanzaa's going on.
Oh, Kwanzaa. Okay.
That I know. I was proud of
So
myself for knowing that even.
very good. Well, I know it was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And are we completely done with Hanukkah? I know with 8
Yeah,
days it's hard to it's
yeah,
done.
we're done
Okay.
with Hanukkah.
And Christmas and New
And
Year's is coming up. New Year's Eve.
there we go. South Africa.
1804 here. Yes. It was 1804 yesterday, too, when you were in. That is so crazy. 2 days in a row, 1804. Gotta look
Synchronicity.
at that number. Ava, you need to look that number up because, yeah, that's exact time you said that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, wow. I'm going to have to pull that up on my phone. But um, it's our tradition that Bonnie gives us the
Ah,
astrology reading
the
for the
astrology.
week. And it's so much energy going on from
Oh
the
God, it's crazy.
celestial bodies and
With Mercury in retrograde. Good grief. Everybody from your past and their sisters are coming back.
wow.
They are encouraging us to pay attention to things. Now, he comes out of retrograde and goes into his post shadow on the 1st, and then continues until the 21st. No, wait, did I say that right?
Thought you said 14th or something.
Yeah, it comes
14th.
out on the 14th. Oh, he comes out of that on the 14th, comes out of the everything
That'll
on the 21st. He's finally out. The sun's in Capricorn, the moon is in Cancer, Chiron is about to move direct, Jupiter's about to move direct, um, Venus is moving into Sagittarius, and Venus in Scorpio is very serious. Venus in Sagittarius is like, hey, let's have a party. So that'll be interesting. Um, there are a lot of cosmic moments, or some people refer to them as aha moments, epiphanies, realizations, things that are going to change relationships for you. And I'm not just talking about relationships with people. The example this lady gave, which I think I gave it last week, was, and mind you, she lives in Florida where I used to live. And she says, she's been out swimming and knows there's manatees and dolphins everywhere and loves the bay, Boca Ciega Bay. And then a friend said, oh, did you know somebody got eaten
mm,
by a shark in there last week? And
oh
she went, oh my God, there's sharks in there? Well, of course she knew there's sharks in the ocean, but in her head, she's thinking manatees and dolphins, and then it realizes that's ocean too. There's sharks. So she had this epiphany, and it changed her relationship forever with the bay. Okay.
Wow.
So that kind of thing's going on. Saturn is in Pisces. Um, like I said, the sun is in Capricorn. And right now, Pluto is in the very last degrees of Capricorn. This is the last time that the sun and Pluto are in Capricorn together for almost 250 years. So remember, anytime something doesn't happen for a long time, it makes it extra powerful. So keep that in mind. And then Pluto will go into Aquarius in January. Um, there is what we call, and I think we've talked about it before, an ear in the sky. The constellations look like an ear. And that means you're going to hear of information, bits and pieces of information. So pay attention. With Mercury in retrograde, you need to listen. The moon is out of bounds in Gemini, and that answers to Mercury in retrograde. Then, of course, it moved
Gotcha.
into Cancer, which is an emotional sign, a sign of the family. And next, we have Venus trining Neptune. Venus is the planet of love. And in Scorpio, like I said, was very serious. And now she's in Sagittarius and going, okay, let's have a good time. But she only trines Neptune once a year. This is encouraging us to break free from things that you may have been hanging on to. Relationships, places that you're fond of. It can apply to anything. For me personally, it was a relationship. Um, things are gonna change, and you're gonna take a different approach at it. Kind of like, we're gonna change up what we're doing. And Venus in Scorpio has a good understanding of all the signs and all of people's psychological issues. So if you're dealing with someone who has problems showing up for you, meaning, well, the example she gave was every Christmas, she would always buy a gift for a friend. The friend never bought a gift back, even though they had agreed, we're going to get gifts this year. But this friend never showed up for her, never gave her a gift. So what she did, she said, let's not do gifts this year. No gifts.
Mhm.
And sure enough, this person got her a gift. So she changed it up, and there was a different reaction. A different approach gets a different result. That kind of applies in a lot of things. Let's see here. Chiron. Chiron's the healing planet or healing star, stationing direct.
Mm.
Now, Chiron takes about 50 years to go around his orbit, or around our zodiac, I should say. He does an elliptical sort of rotation. Right now, he's in Aries, but Saturn's in Pisces, about to move into Aries, and he's leaving Saturn in Pisces and going towards Uranus, who's in Taurus. Now, like we've talked about, there are so many different layers in astrology. So you have to look at, what's the planets stand for? What is their purpose? And then you have to look at, what's the zodiac do? What's the sign do? And then you have to look at what house is it in your chart. And that makes a huge difference. So what that all means is he's taking the structures that he built with Saturn in Saturn, and he's breaking them apart now because it's all about change. He's changing everything up. So things that you've built are going to break down now, break apart, kind of feel like chaos, but all it is change in the house of Taurus. So take a look at where Chiron is in your chart, because that's where things are going to change. Most people will have Saturn and Uranus in different signs. There's only a few will have it in the same sign. And the last time Saturn and Uranus was together at the same time in the sky as it is now, major things happen, like the wall in the Soviet Union came down. Major changes, things breaking down and changing. Mercury is about to square Neptune. He does this while he's in retrograde. We've talked about how squares can be kind of antagonistic, a little difficult. He's just making sure that things are conscious. He wants you all to listen and pay attention. More information's it's kind of like secrets are coming out, okay? And then, oh my goodness, Mercury and Mars are going to come up together. And when that happens, and it's kind of funny how she described this, Mercury's going to kind of get pinched in the butt by Mars, because Mars is very provocative. Okay, we've talked about put Mars and Pluto, and they're like, okay, let's go have a war. Mars is very provocative. When they get together, they poke each other. They like to provoke things. So pay attention. Where are you going to be provoked? What's going to make you react? And that's the energy of Mercury squaring Neptune. It is the second pass. So it can be deceptive, because Neptune is illusion and confusion and delusion. Kind of like I've talked about a fog, which I feel like I'm in. I've got smoke coming right in my face. So it's the second time they've gone past each other, and they will go past each other again. But what that means again is secrets are going to be revealed. Things are going to come out. Might be hearing about them today. The sun is trining Jupiter, and while he's doing it while he's at a standstill, okay? We've talked about how when a planet is in retrograde and they station direct, they are in a standstill for a couple days. So he's being trined while he's standing still. What she described was a good day for shopping. You will overspend. Be careful. Information's being distributed. It's also a good day to travel. And I believe this occurred yesterday. And like yesterday, the full moon was in Cancer. There's also, and you've heard me talk about, a grand trine and a mystic rectangle still. And that encourages us, remember, to claim our purpose. You're going to feel called to do something. And this is asking you to claim it. There will be a lot of over the top energy going on. So, again, being provoked, be careful how you react. Um, Mars
Mm.
squaring Neptune is to help you understand how do you get from place to place. So, like I said, you're going to feel called to do something. So it's about how do I get to that point? Um, Mystic rectangles, like I said, you find your purpose or you feel called in it. And it's in a water sign. So there's going to be a lot of emotion with it. Venus, I was dictating. Sometimes this looks really weird when I'm reading it. Venus is coming close to Pluto in a sextile, we call it. And it's the third time, and it's happening in Capricorn. And it will be the last time for 250 years, because, like the sun, it will take 248 years, actually, to be exact, for Pluto to get around there again. While Pluto is in the last degree of Capricorn, there's going to be a sense of goodbyes and sadness and kind of a sobering energy. And that's because we know we're changing. We know we're going into a new year. It's a new beginning. And Venus in Sagittarius is happening when Jupiter stops in the sky. And she's going to be in the mood to say, here I am, let's have a party. She's approaching, though, a square to Saturn. And that's going to happen next week. We'll talk more about that then. But that is a very sobering energy. It's kind of like she described January, getting all the bills for Christmas. It's very sobering. It's a sobering moment. Let's see here. Saturn, while in Pisces, is squaring Jupiter. And that's a very therapeutic and a psychological feeling. It kind of is like a nurse asking you, what do you really need? Okay. Do you really need all this stuff? No, you don't really need it. When you think about it, at the end of our life, what do we really have? If you're in a nursing home, you're lucky to have a bed and 3 drawers and a dresser. You don't need it. Everybody leaves the same way, and we don't take it with us. So the purpose of that is to take inventory. What do you really need? We come from very little, and then we get very cumulative, let's say. And as we age, then it goes down. That's what it should do. So take a look at what you've got, what you really need, and what you can get rid of. Uranus comes out of retrograde in a week at the same time of all of this going on. And it's asking us, why didn't we really move forward at the last part of the year? Why are we waiting to the beginning of the year? The beginning of the year, as everybody turns direct, things are going to start to move very quickly. Kind of like we've been for the last few months of this year with all the retrograde planets. We've kind of sat still a little bit, haven't really made a lot of progress. The first of the year, when they come out of retrograde, everything's going to move quickly. Um, Jupiter and Uranus will meet up in April, and that starts a new 13-year cycle. So think back before we get to that. Think back 13 years ago. What was going on?
10, 2010,
And then that was the dream you had
2011.
15 years ago. And then now, how is that dream finishing up? And that, my friends, is the week in astrology. And I'm getting rid of this smoke here, driving me crazy. Don't know why I attract that.
Okay, we're just popping up the messages between the platforms so you guys can see what everybody else is talking about.
Okay.
And they're all talking about what you're saying, so it's great.
Well, good. And it's meant to make you talk and make you think.
Yes.
And then if you really are into astrology like I am, take a look at your chart. Where are these planets in your chart? What house are they in? Every house has a different application, so to speak. And every zodiac sign has different characteristics. And every planet has different characteristics. So I was kind of telling Julie earlier when I looked at my chart, very briefly, I noticed, first of all, since we were talking about Pluto changing, well, Pluto's all about change. He's all about transformation. And many times it's about war because war is change. Okay, he's going into Aquarius. Aquarius is known for rebellion and being innovative. Okay. Well, for me, the house that is the seventh house. So I'm going to have, shall we say, a lot of change and transformation in a rebellious or innovative way in my house of partnership and marriage. So
Well,
I'm really a little anxious about that. Be interesting to see because Pluto stays for 20 years. That could be the rest of my life. So it'll be fun to watch. The more you understand astrology, I think the easier it is to recognize things in your life and help you deal with them.
okay, and you were saying everybody needs to look at where their Pluto is.
Yes. Take a
Well,
look. Where's yours?
same place as my Venus and rising. It's in Virgo. I have
In Virgo.
three triple Virgo with those.
And your ascending is Leo too, right? I know
No, my rising, my ascending is Virgo.
you're right.
Virgo and Venus.
So Virgo's your first house. So
Yeah, and
Pluto
it
is
doesn't
going.
say that. I mean, they told me it was something else, so I don't know what's going on.
Whatever your rising sign is or your
That's
ascending
right.
sign, that's your first house.
Okay.
Okay. The first
Yeah.
house is all about your identity. So, Pluto, transformation and change, your identity is going to change. And it's in the
Mhm.
house of, or in the sign of Virgo. Virgo is very down to the detail. Okay. Virgo is about getting everything perfect. And does perfect ever happen? So
No.
don't be hard on yourself.
No.
Your identity is going, you are transforming, and we know this. You are in the middle of transformation. For the
Yeah.
next 20 years, this is how it's going to be for you. So,
Cool.
something to kind of chew on and see how you feel about.
Yeah. Yes, this whole year has been
Oh, yeah.
in
For you,
preparation. In
phenomenal.
preparation, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, okay, I want to before we go to the readings, I've got two things for you. I want to go back to Ava and her angel number 1804.
Okay.
Angel eight number 1804 is a sign from the divine forces that life will pressure you, but you should take care not to become a victim.
There you
In other
go.
words, you should become a victor, no offense, Victor, from the challenges you are going through. Perhaps all it takes is your positive attitude. Besides, you can take a step further by improving your skills through learning. Basically, it all starts out when you believe in yourself. Equally, it,
Yeah.
pos- it is possible to inspire yourself in the right direction. And Diana, that is for you as well. This
Absolutely.
is how many times we have to go with this. It is
It's
about
called claim
you.
power. Claim your power. Don't allow somebody else to tell you. You
No.
decide.
And I want to go back to Friday's message from Gabriel or the Gabriel Collective. And that is mind over matter. We are more powerful than we can even imagine. When you
Yeah.
tap into the divine, we when you tap into the divine, you understand more and you're more into the divine creation that you were born to be.
Hmm.
So, and Ava says so
Yeah, and that
accurate. And I put
applies.
this
That applies to what's going on right now as far as um, feeling your purpose,
right.
and claiming that.
And one of the downloads this morning, okay, they want me to say a couple things, but one of the downloads this morning was that, all right, sorry, they keep changing. Say this, say this, say this. Um, Basically, what they wanted me to tell you is that, oh, promises made are promises kept. Promises made are promises kept. You've got to remember this. If you make a promise to yourself, keep it.
Keep it.
Okay, it's very important. You've got to keep it. If you make a promise to somebody else, yes, keep that too. But make sure anything you promise yourself, like I promised myself, I will do a minimum of 1 mile a day, whether it's running, um, walking, I will do 1 mile a day. That's a promise I made to myself, so I have to keep that. No, it is not a New Year's resolution or anything. No, this is a promise I made to myself. This is what I have to do. I have to get back to it. Okay. And a man who transforms becomes a hero. I'm sorry, but a woman who transforms
There you
becomes a
go.
goddess. So I'm just saying, we are goddesses already, and men are gods. It's not that we're heroes. You have to be a hero and to yourself before you can be a hero to anybody else. You have to rise yourself above your mediocrity. That was, yeah,
Mhm.
that's coming up. Um,
Good
let's
morning,
see what else.
Pam.
Guys who don't change are villains. Ah, yes, I I like that. Don't change are villains. I like that. But the men who do change are enlightened. Okay, so they're coming into their divineness as well.
Hmm.
No reading for me today. Thank you so much for yesterday's reading. I listened to it several times and I'm working on things. Well, we love you, Pam,
Yeah,
and you're awesome.
yeah,
Ah, wow, a
amazing.
lot of great, a lot of great vibrations when Pam comes in. And Pam is part of our psychic squad. We won't get into psychic squad today because we didn't have one yesterday, but that's okay. Everything happens for a reason.
But it was very interesting that the reason we didn't have it, and you have to remember last night's the full moon, and on the full moon
Yes.
we release things. Well, the reason we didn't have it is because Don had a plumbing leak in one of his properties. So what was being released was a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Welcome in, Lalima. And yes, I'm glad it was enlightening for you too, MJ. And remember, even though we're reading one person at a time,
Oh, yeah.
if it resonates with you, grab a hold of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Mary, you don't belong here. And we don't
Bye-bye.
we don't take scammers. I just
Yep.
hit that. Why isn't it
When
going?
your resume matches mine, come talk to me.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Well, we know that the second surgery was because either she didn't learn her lessons from the first one or she needed more time. So that's why she had to go through this again. And yes, Lilima, Sharon Knoll. Okay. Bonnie, tell me about it. 2 days.
2 days now of cleaning stuff, and it's still the full moon here. It's been crazy. Well, that's what the full moon does.
Yes. Remember, there's
Sir, it's all about emotion. So,
right. And the full moon, it might be one day that it is full, completely full, but remember the energy is 3 days before and 3 days after, so
right,
it's still
if
going.
you still can do all that ritual tonight or tomorrow night.
Yeah. So and I sent that QR code. Before I get so hopefully that angel number 1804, it resonates with more than just Ava. And I know it did with I think it was Charlie or somebody else. I can't remember. I'll go see that later. Good morning. Happy to see you. Happy holidays. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so why is it okay? Hold on a minute.
While you go through that, I will be right back.
Okay, why is it that previously I wouldn't feel the changes or effects of the moon cycle, but I do now? Because you've taken a step higher, Lalima. The more you understand, okay, it was like they're saying veil. A veil was over you. To me, you were in a bubble, but Spirit is telling me there was a veil on a lot of us. So we were behind a veil and couldn't see what was going on all around us. So that's why you see it now because the veil is gone. Okay, I can see clearly now the rain has gone. That's a song. That's words from a song, part of the lyrics. I can't remember the exact name of the song. I can see clearly now. Uh, I'm not sure. They're telling me James Taylor. That I don't know. I'm gonna pull it up. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Lyrics. Song is by Jimmy Cliff. Rain is gone. It's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Okay, so hopefully that helps. So the name of the person who wrote it is Jimmy Cliff. Okay, I I can see clearly now the rain is gone. So when Lima's saying, "Why do I see it now or feel it now?"
You're more
Definitely search
aware.
it out. Yeah, yeah.
It's just
Well, there
like
was
saying
a veil and stuff.
once you
Oops,
become
sorry.
aware of them, then you see them all the time.
Yeah. Uh, Now you had asked for a sign about Mustangs. How many Mustangs are you seeing now?
Oh, no. That
Oh,
was
there wasn't a Mustang. What was
it
it?
was
It
when
was
I
a
was
Mustang.
asking for a sign, I asked for an orange Mustang, which is very hard. I mean, you don't see a lot of them.
Right.
And the days that I asked for them, boom, they were there. Have I seen them since? No, I
Okay.
haven't.
I won't get into exactly what I'm looking for, but I talked to you about Volkswagens, the bugs, but
Okay.
I'm seeing so many of them now in
Well,
all
once you're
shapes and
aware
forms.
of it,
Yeah. And I've seen a love bug. I've seen a yellow one that matches what is it? Once upon a time, the series. So yeah, I'm seeing them in
oh,
all
the love
different.
series.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy. I have one more message before we're going to get going.
Okay.
And this is the message from um, the universe today. It's from Mind Movies. And it's available on Facebook. They're there. Oh, where did I put it? Okay, now I remember where I put it. Okay, here it is. Your message today is to be the author of your own happiness. Your joy and fulfillment are not dependent on external circumstances, but your own perceptive and choices.
It's
Take responsibility for take responsibility for your happiness and choose to see the beauty in life. Sorry, I messed that one up, but I'll have to fix that
That's
later.
okay.
Um,
It is.
yeah,
Happiness is a choice. You can
right.
see happiness in many things, even when you're in the depths of difficulty. There's
Yeah.
always something there.
And yes, Diana, you were the first one we're going to read because you were the first one in today, but we're also going to work on um, our read those who are new,
Hmm.
and we're also going to go with whomever we're drawn to, not necessarily in the order received, but we will get those who were received first because that's what we did yesterday. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to, oh, I'm editing, but not the right one. Okay, so let me pull that up while I'm trying to work on other things.
Okay, I'll
Who
start pulling
else?
cards for Diana.
Okay,
Angel Spirit Guides for reading.
okay, so
Just you have greatest and
so Ava and Sweet Fairyish and Leon, you guys are next. So hopefully you're here.
messages for Diana. For her greatest and highest good angels and spirit guides. Diana, have you been doing the shadow work? Or are you still overthinking things? I see there's a new road starting for you. And I think with everything we talked about with astrology, you're going to find your calling. You're going to find a passion. They're saying you need to use your intuition. And that they want you to know there are greater forces at play, that everything is going to happen in divine timing. We've heard that before, haven't we, Diana? Balance the scales. Do you have a Libra in your life, or are you a Libra?
No,
Once I
she's Leo. She's
Leo.
Leo.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have a Libra in your life, though? Again, with use your intuition. You are very intuitive.
He blocks it though.
Yeah, apparently so. Overthinking everything. You can be your own worst enemy. Sabotage yourself that way. Don't do that. And they're saying you still need some self-care. Your energy is low. You're still depleted. Do some cleansing. What have we talked about this week? What card keeps coming up? Your North Node. North Node is about your calling, your purpose, where you're ascending to. Theme. Anything else for Diana Hooley? Last cards, please. For her greatest and highest good. Pay attention. Mercury came out, and that's all about communication. And we've talked about how he's in retrograde. You may even get a phone call from somebody from your past. They're just saying, pay attention to the communication. Okay, last card that came out for you is the Eight of Wands. That's all about change. That's everything we've been talking about here. Okay, so quit overthinking. Listen to your intuition. Things are going to happen in divine timing. You may find a Libra in your life. I think I've told you that before.
Yeah.
I
And she
don't
said, yes, there
remember.
is a Libra in her life.
Okay. You are very intuitive. You're blocking it, though. You need to take care of yourself, more self-care. You're still depleted in energy. And then, just like as we talked earlier, watch for where you feel called. Your North Node is out. So pay attention to the communication and understand that things are going to move forward for you. All right. I hope that helps you.
And um, I got to put this one up real quick. Let's see. Stop blocking it. Again, your overthinking is blocking it. What did I tell you to do? When you get focused on one thing, I want this, I want whatever you're focusing on. We'll go back to the house, a place to live. You kept, oh, you're so worried about it. Once you released that and gave it to God or spirit, whatever you believe in, then it opened up for you. And I keep telling you, you need to go inside. And remember, if you don't release the things and trust and believe in you, like she was telling you, like Victor's telling you, and I've told you, until you can love, have unconditional love for yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself, and let go of everything, surrender everything that no longer serves, then you're going to open up, and that intuition will be working right now. You're overthinking, and I can't, this can't be right. This can't be right. No, let it go. Surrender everything, all your burdens, everything to the higher source, the highest source, and believe. Because once you do, the divine timing will kick in. But you got to release everything that's not serving you.
You have to
Everything that,
go into
go ahead.
control.
Yeah. Let go of control, because you can't control anything. Go with the flow. Believe me, I've learned that. And now if when God or universe or something says turn right, I turn right. I'll ask questions later. And one of the things, hello Rachel, one of the things that I told myself a year ago is If somebody says jump, don't waste time asking how high. Jump. If they needed you to jump higher, they'll tell you. But don't take the second or two to ask that question. Just do it. Because otherwise, you're going to what, Diana? End up in the hospital. Okay. You,
Think it.
I've got to put this up too. Um, you have to believe in you. You've got these gifts, but you're relying on us and anybody you listen to give you the answers. You've got the answers within. You make your own happiness.
I
Mind over matter. I mean,
Yeah, I want
okay,
to chime in here about
okay.
those that are here all the time. Those people who are here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays and Thursday nights, and you always want a reading. It's not good for you to do that. No more than once a month at the most. And I tell clients 2 or 3 times a year, you know, you're not going to get anything really different, and it's just going to muddy the waters. So if you're getting a reading today, wait a while before you come back and ask again.
Now, again, I do want to elaborate on that, and I agree with her. If, as we know, changes are happening, as I've been saying too, a new dawn is coming. Victor's saying, there's shifts coming. There's a whole lot of change going on. And we can understand if you have questions about these changes. I mean, some of our psychic squad comes and asks for readings too. But the only reason they're asking that is something has changed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just verifying that, am I really feeling this? So um, anytime we do read like our psychic squad, we know that there is a specific reason that they're coming in,
Mm-hmm.
that something has changed a lot, or they've gotten a download and they're just, okay, I'm thinking this way. Am I thinking the right way? And so I understand that you come in and say, something has really changed in my life.
Sure.
And like Diana, you're in the hospital. Got that. You're in the hospital. So we understand that. That all of a sudden, but we told you, if you don't let go of this stuff, it's going to manifest physically, if not psychologically, and it's going to, the 2x4 is coming at you. Okay. So you gotta let go. Yes. Yes, Victor, I do agree. And
Yeah.
Victor is also, very intuitive and
Mm-hmm.
all of us.
The shadow work is healing
Yeah.
those traumas.
Yes. And we've talked about that before, Diana. You definitely need to heal your stuff. Yeah. And you know how we've talked about this many times. And on Fridays, we get really into other people's behaviors towards you and how to get above that. But remember, mind over matter. You can do your own happiness. 1804. I mean, if you see that number 1804 a few times today, which some of you will, embrace it and know that you can do this. It's not external stuff. It is you. Okay. Because the mind movies universe reading and the 1804, along with the astrology reading today, all combined to answer your questions and to say, hey, a lot of changes are happening, but you make the difference. Okay. You're the only one who can make the difference in your life. And then, Diana, are you still here? You're not texting back. Okay. We'll keep going because we've got a few people on, and we want to get to it. And next is Ava. So, and Ava had a question just recently, so I'll go back to that one and pull that up. Okay. You're going to be okay. Yes. Trust. Do you feel like you're going to be okay? Because if you don't feel like you're going to be okay, get the heck out of there. It's your intuition. If you're overthinking it, stop and call in. I'm hearing call in Jesus, and not to take you away, but to help you heal and help you understand how to heal yourself. Don't overthink it. Just call him in and say, hey, what can I do to heal myself? Please show me. And then just think of peace, calmness, and let the answers come in. Okay? I hope that helps, Diana. Okay, she's pulling cards for you.
Do you have a love in your life?
Ava, do you have a love in your life? She's talking to you now.
Because I see somebody offering love. Keep on working. Keep on working on yourself, they're saying. Diligently keep working. You will refine your skills if you keep working at it.
No using the word trying, Ava.
Do you have a Taurus or a Virgo in your life? Trying to remember who. It's not Capricorn, it's a Taurus or Virgo. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, for your guidance. That may be the person offering love. Very abundant, wise.
Oh.
Spirit guides, thank you for your guidance.
This is what she's got right now. This guy does not seem authentic. Then get away.
Get away. That's right.
Get away. You're a Virgo. You're the Virgo.
Will come in. Remember, we have said declutter. Get rid of things in your life that aren't serving you, that makes space for those who that will. You are a Virgo, huh? Okay, then that's... We're all going to sing Journey now. Things are going to start moving for you. You've got to make room for somebody. They're showing me that you've got the Nine of Pentacles here. That is a very independent, abundant energy. Now, that's not somebody else. That's you. The King of Pentacles is you. You. Things are going to start to move once you make room for them. Whoops. You're in the midst of transformation, aren't we all? We've been talking about that. Thank you, angels. New love. You've got to make room for it. Get rid of that guy that doesn't seem authentic. Anything else? Last cards for Eva. Angel spirits for your guidance. Last cards for Eva. See? There's your soulmate. 2 of Cups. You've got to make room for it. You have a new love, a soulmate coming, but they can't come in until you make room. Work on yourself. There you go. They want you to end that.
Yeah.
Once you've ended that, you're going to get a message of love. I can't be any clearer with.
And Ava, what I got for you as far as the water's coming to you, not you going to the water. Do you understand what I'm saying? Something about that person, the non-authentic entity, I don't even know if it's a person right now. That person is, or that entity, sorry, is, it is a very, an illusionist, bringing disillusion everywhere.
Neptune. Are they Pisces?
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing Neptune. Okay,
Neptune,
that's what I'm
illusion,
saying.
delusion, confusion.
Oh, okay. So that's why you're being called. He's the reason why you're being called to the water, not you, not you. And he might be sending you the dreams. So be very careful. There's something he wants from you, and he doesn't want you around for him to take it. That's what's coming up right now. Forget all that. Drop him. Drop him like a lead balloon. Um,
Hot
but
potato.
hot potato. Yeah. So,
Walk
yeah,
away. I mean,
walk away,
Spirit
run
can't
away.
be any clearer than giving me that 10 of Swords. That is an ending. There's no way to misinterpret that.
Yeah, and the swords is something not good that's
It
ending
can be
for you.
painful.
It can be painful. Yes. See, this one, run, run, run away. There is a song with those lyrics, so look it up
Run.
on Google. Run, run, run away, lyrics, and you'll get who wrote it and listen to it, and it'll help out quite a bit. Okay, I hope that helps you. You don't need a lover. That's not what you need. You need to believe in you. You need
Need
to,
to
like
love
she said,
you.
yeah,
When
love
you
you.
love you, then other people will come in.
The right people will come in, but you've got to have that unconditional love for yourself first. And Charlie, I'm speaking to you too. Diana, yes, you. Rachel, yes, you. All of you need to love yourself unconditionally and get that heart chakra nice and warm and radiating, and all that good stuff will be coming in immediately. Believe me,
Take a
I live
minute to
it. I love
close
it.
your eyes and just focus on your heart chakra. Imagine pink light growing and growing and growing and filling up your essence. Do that
And
frequently.
and if you like green light, because green light is just the basic
The
unconditional,
chakra.
and the pink light is the universal love. And so, yeah, both of them are very important. I started with green, the basic, and as this shows you, got the pink in there too. But the green is the basic, and then the pink it just goes up from there. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and that's for everyone. Yes. Okay, I love that. By Jefferson Starship. Oh, okay, thank you.
Run, run, run.
I know. Yeah. Uh, okay, so we'll get everybody in here. All right, next. Sweet Fairyish, are you still around? Sweet Fairyish and then Leon or Lynn and Lynn Andra. I hope you're uh Colette's your mom, right? I hope she's doing okay. Uh Jamie Cook. All right. So all of those who are in here. And then Charlie, you're after all the ones I named. So the ones I named. Who's here? Oops. Oh, Jamie's here.
Yeah,
Good
Sweet
job.
Fairy-ish is still there. Tina's there.
Oh, okay. Yes, if I didn't um oh, okay. Oh, I went back to the other one. There's Sweet Fairyish. Okay.
Okay,
All
Sweet
right. So
Fairy-ish.
yes, Sweet Fair.
Do you remember if she had any question? Or I'm just going to go with.
Here it is.
Oh, job, career. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what comes up. We want to see pentacles if we're looking for that. Angels. Sweet Fairy-ish.
And
Wants career. Wants love. Wants to know if she's going to hear back from this company. There's some sort of conflict with this.
yep.
Whoops. It's a fight between love and passion,
Mm.
emotion and passion, which kind of are the same thing, but angels and spirit guides, sweet fairy-ish. First thing I'm hearing is not this. Something else is coming. Yeah, see, there's a new opportunity coming. Whew. Okay, let's see what's patience. They want you to be patient. Even, yeah, wait for your ship to come in. You've got the Justice card here. That's major for Libra. Balance, harmony, truth, justice, morals, ethics. That's what you need to wait for. Last cards for Sweet Fairy-ish, Angels and Spirit Guides. You've got something coming. Wheel of Fortune. That's about moving forward, abundance, fated and destined things. Are you trying to resurrect something that if you want to move forward, be patient. Yeah, see, if you're patient, the happily ever after. I think that answers your question.
Yeah. Okay. Past 10 months, it's tough, but you keep looking. You're okay. You're not thinking positive when you're looking for another job. You're thinking of what you're dealing with at work. No, you've got to manifest in positive words in the here and now that, oh, I am so looking forward. Oh, well, I am
I
loving
am.
this new job. I am loving this new job. I love this new place that I'm working with. I love the people there. You want to think here and now that it's here.
They
Whatever you're
appreciate.
thinking,
Go on.
I appreciate. I am very appreciative and grateful for this new job and new position. This is the positivity you need to bring in every time you go into an interview. Oh, I love you need to thank them for giving you the time, and you do appreciate their time as well. Um, that and do well on the interview. Just think very positive. I love this job, but get an idea, feel your way around that. If they're taking you on a tour or anything, get a feel for it. Is this what I want? Is this what I want? And if it's yes, when you go home and it's like, okay, I love this job. I love the building. I love my parking space. Whatever is part of the job, that's when you. No, 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 no. Don't quit the new job. This is okay. This is
You
your learning stuff.
manifest, and right now is the best time to be manifesting. We just had the
Yes,
full moon. We've got the 123, 123, and the new year. All this energy.
yes,
Use it.
yeah, and yes, Victor, clear that negative spiral. You've gotten yourself in this spiral. All this negativity is swirling around you. This is what I'm seeing. You're in a tornado. You think that you were in a tornado. I mean, she's in a personal tornado. So you definitely need to, um, whew, you need to let go all the negativity. Again, like we said, mind over matter. You bring in the happiness you want. It is your responsibility, not outsiders, to give yourself um this happiness. What you want. It's yours. It's yours to give, it's yours to create. It is you. So love yourself, strengthen your belief in yourself, be true to yourself, and go for it. Manifest anything and everything that you want to come. But don't say 150 things in one manifestation.
Right.
Concentrate, focus on what you need the most. Then say thank you, whether you think God, creator, or your higher power that you believe in. Just say thank you. I surrender all my burdens and everything to you. I trust in divine timing. I know it's coming, and I will be patient. And I thank you in advance for this beautiful new job, new opportunity, and new life that's coming to me this year. Okay? Does that help you? I hope it does, because I know I use this all the time. Okay. Let's see. Be careful for narcissists as well. I did see you're dealing with someone close, a close one. Yeah, don't listen to other people. That's their negativity coming to you. Don't accept it. Say, I understand your opinions, but that's not how I feel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day, sort of thing. If if company L calls you with an offer, That's because the universe wants you to have it. If they don't, that's not the right place for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you can manifest anything you want, but you've got to get rid of all the negativity and all the doubts. You can do this. You all can do this. Okay? See, everybody believes in you. We're all a community here. Okay, so hopefully that helps you, sweet fairyish. And I said I gave you a whole list of people, and I don't see them coming in. There was one new person here. Oh, where are you? I know you're here because I did save you.
Hey, Angie. Good
Hi,
morning.
Angie. Oh, okay. Me and MJ, we didn't get to you yesterday. I definitely want to get to you today. Oh, there's Anna Marie. You're after
What is it?
MJ.
MJ.
MJ Anand Kumar.
Can
He
I?
wants to be.
If you want to
Uh,
become it, you can.
we were just talking about manifesting and all.
Yeah,
If you want it, you get it. Good
go
morning. Good
for it.
morning. Oh, don't be sad. Be positive. Quit saying these things. I am enough. I am worthy. Start with this simple ones because I said I am love, and I think that was kind of over the top for some people. So I do apologize for that.
All right, MJ.
Okay.
Let's go with MJ. Can you become a film director? The answer is yes, you can. I'll see what else they have to say. Angels and spirit guides, MJ.
Oh,
Okay, there you go. This is about new beginnings, a passion, new starts, creating things. And this is your timing card, which says in the spring. It's coming in the future. Plant the seeds now. Start manifesting. Make a board. Put all the
vision
pictures.
board. Yeah. I'm trying to go back. What I'm hearing, MJ, is you need to. I know you're an assistant, but you need another viewpoint in order to become the director you want to become. So, in other words, if I'm just saying, if you're in a certain area, let's go with Kumar. I'm not sure it's Egypt,
No,
India. What does it say?
trust in divine timing.
Timing, yeah. But you need a different perspective. So I don't I don't feel that Hollywood is the right place for you to go right now, but I think that there's somewhere else you need to learn from other people on how to be a director because you're going to get different viewpoints and different ways of doing things, and it'll help you so much more in the future.
Are you getting harsh criticism right now? Arguments.
Ah, I like that, Charlie. I like that.
One more time. If I don't get anything else, we're done. Thank you, Angel Spirit Guides. Spirit is done. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Trust in divine timing. Um, plant those seeds right now. Do a manifestation board. It's going to happen. But there's something about triggers, arguments, criticism. You need to ignore it.
It's the other people's negativity trying to be projected to you. Don't accept the negativity, okay?
All right. Who's
Just
next?
learn from it. Miss Anna Marie Willett.
Anna Marie Willett. You're a newbie, huh? Anna Marie Willett. Angels. What
I mean, we've seen an
message
Anna Marie, but
for Anna Marie Willett? What message? Work on your self-worth. You need to heal the unworthiness.
you are worthy.
Set your boundaries and your expectations. I am worth this. This is what I deserve. These are my boundaries. You don't believe it? Goodbye. Build a solid foundation. Slow and steady. Balance. Good old Neptune is here, so be careful. Try to see what's really there. And you've got a timing card, planting seeds now for the spring. Where'd that go? Okay, they're saying be patient. You need your ancestor guides are with you and they're trying to heal you. Be patient. You are in a transformation. They're saying leave the past behind you. Whatever it is you're hanging on to, you need to let go of. You need to pursue your passion. Okay, you've got a soulmate here. Got the Two of Cups. Okay, what? Yeah, you've got a new cycle coming, a new love. What I was hearing and seeing was I was seeing like stacked river rock and water flowing over it. And what they're saying is they're smoothing out the rough edges. You are in a transformation. And once that is complete, you have this new cycle and a soulmate coming. Again, with the healing, let go of the past. You've been feeling left out in the cold, so to speak. You have a love offer coming. And things will move forward, but you've got to heal first. Allow your guides to work on you. Do some shadow work. Got the marriage card. And trust in divine timing. Okay, I hope that makes sense for you. Has she responded at all?
Nope, nothing at all.
Okay, I wonder if she's even on.
Yep. Okay, we're going to call names, and if you're here, Charlie, you're still here, right? I think you do need to come here, just not right away. You have to get another perspective, MJ. Okay, so I've got Lynn Andra. Are you here, Lynn? And then Jamie, and then Charlie, and Lewis, in that order. Because I got my newbie out. So most of you have been here before. I still have let me see, let me get my list. I still have 13 on the list. We're not going to get to everybody, but we're doing what we
I'm
can.
already wiped out, so.
Oh, I like that, Tully. Yeah, he already got tuned in or chatted. MJ chatted as far as he can feel what was going on. So yeah, he's powerful. Yes, Tina, I've got that you're on. And so I'll give one more. Let me get some commercials going here real quick. Okay, first, remember the full moon ritual. That's still going on. And oops, wrong one. I don't know what this one is. Which one's this? Oh, this is your YouTube. I have you down here twice. Okay, so that's her YouTube channel. And that's her Facebook channel. Okay. So definitely use those. Remember to like, subscribe, share, follow. And these are mine. Facebook, YouTube. So hopefully helps that. And then I'm going to go to the commercial. And happy birthday, everyone.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy.
You're a paper airplane and I'm a 747. Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little.
Oh, wow. Lots of good things going on. Charlie, you're still here. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Debbie.
So it doesn't, Debbie Ross, that's great. Did you just come in, Debbie? I'll have to check because I've got 13 on the list and Charlie is next since she's the only one um, that popped in. So let me get that. Charlie. I'm gonna get. Did you have was it a general that you wanted, Charlie? That's the first thing you wrote this morning, so. Okay. So actually I'm down to 11. Okay. We don't do generals, we do for your highest and greatest, okay? Because generals are MacArthur and Eisenhower and yeah, true, all those. I don't like the generals. They're gone, most of them. There's still
Okay.
some alive, but
What have you walked away from? Something just ended. What have you just released, Charlie? You had some sort of a heavy burden and you finally released it. You're walking away, you're leaving it behind. Are you a Libra? Do you know a Libra in your life? Or you're just making some really cold-hearted decisions. Now, when I say cold-hearted, I don't mean you're cold. I mean you're just taking the emotion out of the decision making. Who I very dearly love. Yes. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so you have a Libra is what I see. Your twin is a Libra. Are you a Gemini? Because I see you as the King of Swords and they're the Queen of Swords. Divine pairing. Definitely it could be a twin. But I still see something that you were heavy, that you've finally regrets, you're just finally leaving it in the past, getting rid of it. Don't know if you've already done that. Charlie. Oh. Okay. You've got the Four of Wands here. It's a very stable relationship. For me as a reader, that's a marriage card. That is my marriage card. Divine pairing. There's your Ten of Cups too. Happily ever after. This is it. Your Pisces. Your North Node's in Gemini. Okay. That makes sense. You're very intuitive, dear. Very intuitive. Whoops, what did that? Huge shift coming. You've got a tower here. That's a huge shift in energy. We're all kind of going through it. That could just be this new year changing. But you've got love. You've got the Ace of Cups. You've got all these good cards. Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, King and Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Ten of Cups. The only thing that is here that is any sort of negative would be walking away, releasing something and walking away. And that could be any kind of burden. I'm not referring to a person, just something that was really heavy on you. You need to release it, let it go, walk away. You are in a transformation. This is all nice. I hope that helps you. Several towers, and they have become normal to me. Well, towers are, it's Scorpio energy. So take a look what's in Scorpio for you. It's possible that, all a tower is a big change. Okay. So what you're telling me is you've had a lot of change. Well, in the process of releasing, there it is. Walk away, let go of it. It's a burden for you. It hurts. Of course it hurts. Believe me, I know that kind of pain. There you go. It's in your 8th house. I know what the 7th house is. 8th house. Whoops. Yeah, big decision coming. Or maybe that's the big decision, the difficult decision you've made. Oh, your 7th house is Pisces? Wow, you got a double whammy there. Your 7th house is all about partnerships, relationships. And if it's in Pisces, Pisces is all intuition and feeling and water and there you are. Moon card.
Oh, you and me, Chelly.
So that's got to be difficult. People see you like a Virgo, very matter of fact, detail oriented. Everything's got its place, but you're really a Pisces, which is all about emotion. I guess I kind of can see that. I'm a Cancer with a Leo rising, so people see me as very outgoing and gregarious. And your moon's also Virgo.
Wow, how many Virgos are you? It's like half your
Yeah.
chart. Wait a minute. I thought you said all these others ones were up here. I have Mars, Saturn, and Pluto in
Your car's
Scorpio.
40% water. Yeah. God bless you.
I almost have 0% water.
New love. That's the second time that card's come out.
I have like 5% water, maybe. Virgo, Moon, and Rising.
Yeah,
Sun,
every
Venus, Lilith.
card has come out. You've got the King of Cups, that's Pisces. The Moon card is Pisces. You've got new love, which is coming up. You've got a major decision. And you've got the Nine of Pentacles. That may be your Capricorn. What is a 9? I think that is. So you really haven't made that decision yet. You've been fighting that tower. That's what it is. You've been fighting letting go of this. And I understand it hurts. But anytime a tower is in reverse, it's going to be extremely painful. You're fighting it. When we fight those, they're very painful. The best advice I can give you is to allow it to happen. I always tell people that a tower card, a big, huge shift, that's going to happen no matter what. You can fight it all you want, but the more you fight it, the longer it lasts, the more it's drawn out, the more painful it is. If you allow it to happen and accept the change, you move forward. A tower is like a rip current, okay? You get caught in that, and if you try to swim against it, you're going to drown. Very, very painful. If you allow it to happen, it's going to take you out, and then you can swim along the shore and come back in. So if you want advice, you need to just kind of let that go. You know what needs to happen. You're just fighting it. And I understand it's painful. Believe me, I just had to release somebody, not by choice. And it is very painful. All right. I hope that helps you, Charlie.
And you've taken on too many of other people's burdens. Yes, I see you, Debbie. We see you. We see you. Unfortunately, we have still have people on today's list, and we did let everybody know that you needed to be here at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time in order to get on the list. And one person was on the list first thing. She was the last one on the list yesterday and first one on the list today. So we'll try and get to you, but can't guarantee. Charlie. I feel like a lot of burdens on your shoulders. You've
I'll be
taken
back.
everybody else's burdens. Let it go. Let it go. Wow. You need to be you. But again, what we've talked about, you said you wanted to, you've given up on love. No, have love. You got to have love for yourself because you cannot be the strong, you cannot be your authentic divine goddess, feminine goddess, unless you love yourself the way you deserve love. Okay. So it's so important that love, unconditional love, is something permanent for you. It's just so important for you to love. And when things align for you to have the right people, then you will have the right people. Remember, like Bonnie said earlier, the full moon energy right now, 123 123, that is the portal, that is such a huge energy. And I know you guys can feel it growing every day. And on the 31st of this month, this year is 123, 123. And even though the energy will continue into 2024, it is going to be so strong on the 31st that we won't know where it's coming from. But embrace it positively, because if you approach the 31st with negativity, you're going to be bringing a whole lot of hurt in. No, don't think negative, think positive, only positive. New dawn is coming. Think all the good things that you want to happen in your life, write them down. Concentrate on the top priorities. It's very, very important that you guys are ready for this.
Use
Victor's
it
saying, be ready.
manifesting. That's going to be amazing if you manifest.
Yes. And remember, positive only. Yes, Charlie. And remember, next year is about strength, because it's the 8th year. It's strong. The spiritual awakening of this year is going to take us into a extremely powerful 2024. Very powerful. And being on the light side, the right side, and I'm not talking left, right as far as politics. I'm just saying being in the light, embracing the sun, which is happiness in tarot, and it brings a lot of abundance. Be within it. Embrace positivity. Embrace who you truly are, who you were, your passion, who you were created to be, and the purpose you were created for. Remember that, and just embrace. And Charlie says, it's personal year 9 for me next year. Well, very good, because your personal year plus the strength of the year for the collective, for the world collective.
It's an 8-year coming up.
Yeah, but she said for herself.
Yeah.
But it's an 8-year. I'm a healer. I know this. Good. So I'm just saying, embrace that both, because all of us are one. And even though you might have a personal year 9, this is it's going to be fabulous. And if you approach it with a positive attitude, nothing's going to stop us. I'm just saying. Okay. I hope that helps you, Charlie. You can do this. Release all those burdens. Let them go. Give them to the higher source. Let them take care of it. I don't put any gender to God, because we're all one. So there's no gender.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see. What did I want to go to? So I hope that helps you, Charlie. And thank you for helping in the chat today. It's always good. And Mr. Lewis, it's your turn. And I know you were here just a few minutes ago, and you said for your highest and greatest good. So that's what Lewis Black would like. And Lewis is part of our psychic squad too. So
I'm
Charlie,
sorry, what was his question?
he wants highest and greatest good.
Okay, that's easy. Highest and greatest good for Lewis Black. Angels. Lewis, are you Pisces also?
No, he's not the same as. I don't think he is. Maybe he is. Sorry, Lewis, I forgot.
spirit guides. Thank you for your guidance. Greatest and highest good of Lewis Black. Messages to you.
Oh, Charlie says he's Taurus.
He's Taurus. Lewis is
Charlie?
Taurus.
I hope I didn't hide Lewis. He's not online. Yes, Mina, I see you. You're still here.
Well, through this change, Lewis, you're going to have an epiphany. But then I did talk about how a lot of people are going to.
Okay. It just popped into Charlie's head. Lewis, I know you're here because you were here just a couple of minutes ago. But you might have had to step away from the phone. I mean, you might be listening, but not able to type. Ah, Gemini. I thought something
Gemini.
made me say
Well, that
air.
makes sense too, because what I saw was two pillars, and I thought I was seeing the moon card, but that's also a Gemini.
Thank you, Lewis.
Do you think you're sabotaging yourself, Lewis? Being very resistant about something? I see triggers here. There are some triggers. It could just be some conflict. Your relationship is very healing. You're actually a twin flame, aren't you? What?
Yes, I was laughing because Charlie said something that, yes.
That's too many cards. Has he answered at all? Just that
It's
he's
still
Gemini.
delayed. Yeah, that's he's Gemini.
Well, okay. I mean, he's married.
Hmm? What?
He's married, isn't he,
I
Lewis?
think so. Lewis, are you
No.
married? Oh,
Well, that makes sense to what I'm seeing here. Okay? Because I'm seeing being resistant to change, some conflict and triggers. But I see you having an epiphany. And what I see here is a twin flame, a soulmate, a soul tie, all in one. You're single. Okay, well, this is coming then. And it's very healing. Let me know when that happens. It could be a reunion. It could be somebody you know. And when I say reunion, that can be a past life. I'm not saying in this life. Just that there's a soul tie. And those are powerful. I know. When it happens, it's going to be very passionate. Soul ties are kind of like that, though.
He's been single for 19 years.
Hey, I've been single longer than that. Nobody can handle me.
Wait a minute. I didn't think California was that long ago.
Yeah, that I was still single.
Okay.
It was a relationship, but not really. Somebody wanted me to fit into their life. Wanted me to take the place of somebody.
Yeah, understood.
You've got some things to release. I think we already talked about that. North Node came out again. Your destiny.
Do you
That
know what your
Epiphany.
north node
Huh?
is, Lewis? I was asking him what his north node was, if he knew.
I got to plug in, so if I lose you, I'll be right back.
Okay. You didn't lose us.
Okay. Okay.
And divine timing keeps coming up to me. You might have had these readings. You might have been blocking them, and at first it says dissolve the blockage.
Yeah, and that's what I had here was he's resistant. He's closed off. There's some control issues, triggers. Um, you've got to release that. And then you're going to have this epiphany, your north node. And this is all happening as a result of a tower, which, like I said, we're all experiencing. And once that's done, you have got a beautiful relationship. Very healing. It is a combination of a twin flame, a soulmate, and a soul tie, meaning,
Wow.
yeah, very powerful. And my feeling is this is past life. You're coming back together. Beautiful energy. I hope that helps you.
And one of the first things I saw, my inner eye, is you standing there with a sword. Once you get rid of all the other stuff, that you're a righteous warrior. We also know you're a love riot warrior, but you're a righteous warrior, and that you're there to fight for freedom and stand for love.
Okay. I'm
Thanks.
wiped out.
Okay. And we're only 5 minutes from 2 hours. So I know all of you have been here a long time. You were here a long time yesterday. We have to tell what we're told to tell. And believe me, it gets very painful if we don't connect with whom we need to connect when we need to connect. Even though we might not have read you directly, all we've said does is here for everyone. So if it resonates with you, grab onto it. If it doesn't, that's fine. It is for somebody else. But just because we say it for Lewis or Diana or somebody else doesn't mean it's not for you too. So if you weren't listening to anybody else, you need to go back and listen so that your answers are given to you. I'm not cognizant of the things I need to release. I think my north node is Virgo. Oh, okay. So that's what you need to do is figure out what you need to release.
Shadow
There's,
work.
go ahead. What? Shadow work.
I
He's very good at
yeah.
shadow work.
Well, maybe
When was
you've
the last
already read them then. It's
when
possible that you've already done that work.
when was the last time you did shadow work, Lewis? And for those who don't understand shadow work, could you explain that for them, Miss Barney?
It is the things about you that aren't really good that you need to work on. Um, for instance, if you have a trigger of abandonment, then you need to work on healing that. Um, we've all got them. Whatever your, it's like best described like your faults, things about
Right.
yourself that aren't good. You need to
Oh,
work on. Summertime what?
it was the
Oh, the
last time
last
he
time.
worked on his, yeah.
It's
So,
very possible that this has been done already.
but yeah, and I'm hearing you need to dissolve them. It's not,
Release it.
yeah,
Let
I
it
know,
go.
but it's
Yes.
something. What does he need to pour on it? I'm hearing you need to boil hot water, put different spices in it. You might want to touch base with um, Sherry Beery on that. Or, oh, okay, never mind. They said make moon water. Again,
Ah,
talk to Sherry Beery on that, but make your moon water today or tonight or tomorrow night. Remember to bring in the the jar, whatever you make moon water with, to even if you do it inside, to get it out of the moon's rays before the sun rises, and it'll help you. Then whatever herbs you put in there, and yes, they want you to put it in the water, not around the water, not on top of the water. You can do that with crystals if you want, but whatever herbs you need to use, you need to drain them out of there. Just kind of scoop them out, and or as you're pouring it in a kettle to heat up this water, because you need to use this water, whether you use coffee, tea, even hot cocoa. Even they're saying even a um, hot toddy. If you're using hot water for anything to drink that hot water to help dissolve the blockages in you. And you know that if you believe it, mind over matter, you can make this happen for you. But what moon water is you put water.
just
Use distilled water, and I put it in a glass jar. You put it in the moon's rays. You can do it inside the house, that's fine. Or because this time of year it's cold and you don't want it freezing and breaking. Um, Summertime, I put it outside where the moon's rays will hit it. And what it does, and you can do your intentions while you're filling water. I bless this water for my healing, for my protection, whatever the specific reason you want to make that water. Remove blockages. You put the water in there and you say the words as you're putting it in, whatever your intentions are. You put whatever herbs that you are drawn to do, you put them in there too. You put a lid on it, and then you put it in the moon's rays before the sun comes up, before it rises. And you can check on the times for these. You pull that jar away from the wherever you had it. You pull it back. You can put it in the refrigerator to keep it good. I still have some from the almost 2 years ago. So I have that, and you can use it for anything, for, like I said, coffee, tea. You don't want to use it to make pasta because you're throwing away the water. You want whatever you use it for, you make sure you consume that water. And don't put any spices that you're allergic to or that aren't good for you if you're going to consume it. Okay. And it can be used in, how do I don't want to scare you guys, but it can be used in protection spells and different things to do no harm, but to actually help. So, and I'm not trying to get weird on that. They do work if you believe. So take it upon yourself to choose what you want to do with it. But it's very important, and you can, in this full moon, this is the last one. And with the portal energy of the 123, with also the 111 portal is still open and will be until January 11th. And this full moon, you're getting a lot of energy going to it. Okay, so it's not just from the moon, but from all the other energies, celestial and otherwise, coming in right now. And also the solar flares, solar storms, and stuff like that. Now I'm getting tired. It's like
Oh
it's
yeah, I
time.
can fall asleep. I've got to go to
Yeah.
bed.
Okay. So I hope that helps everybody. Again, sorry we didn't get to everybody. But the universe doesn't feel that you need to be directly spoken to, but take the words that we've said, because we are divinely and angelically guided, that whatever we're telling you is for all of us, everybody in the collective, even ourselves. We take what we say to heart. We really do. We wouldn't say it if we didn't believe it. Okay. So thank you. And wake up, Bonnie. We're going to say goodbye now.
Bye bye. I'm going to go to dreamland.
And you'll be back on next Wednesday with the
Yes.
first of the year's astrology.
Oh boy, that's right. And I'm going to say
So,
goodbye because I have a little dog that just woke up and he wants to go.
okay. Bye. And thank you. I hope that we've helped you. Again, I'll be back on Friday tonight. I'm not sure if A5 says and Don Sonoran Mystic Tarot, Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot will be in. But tomorrow, it should be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Also on Friday, I will be back with the Gabriel Project and Scott Underwood. So we'll see you then. And Monday, I don't know, she's planning on episode number 62 of Tea Time, but if she is, hopefully we'll get a notice beforehand. But on New Year's Day, Miss Shauna of Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot might be in. So all of you keep your eye on that, because it's going to be amazing. I know it will. So thank you guys for coming in. We have a large community with all of you coming on, but
Say bye
our
bye.
tribe is and our psychic squad is growing daily. We'd love you to join us. And this is our mascot, one of them. Hi there.
That's
And
Bobo.
hi, Bobo. He says, I don't like Tennessee. I want to go back.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't. Believe me. He's not happy.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much, and
Bye
have a
bye.
great
Peace
time.
be with
Bye.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you. She's leaving and I'm signing off now. So have a great time, everyone. Happy New Year and a prosperous and happy New Year to everyone. Many of the things you said today applied to people I was doing work for at the time, exact time. Oh, well, thank you, Luz. I appreciate that. That makes me that's confirming that we're doing the right thing. So thank you so much. And thank you everyone for coming in. We appreciate you all.